Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Tanya Hudson and I'm bringing you my Tip to Thrive number 2. And today I'm going to focus on ways to reduce anxiety and stress. So I've been treating anxiety for close to 15 years now, and I am definitely seeing this week a peak in anxiety among my patients and also in friends and family in the area. And I think that's because we are going into week 6 now of the stay-at-home order, which I can't believe time is flying. So I'm going to go through really the top, what I consider 6 ways that you can help to get your anxiety under control, so you can feel calmer and more grounded and feel like you can conquer each day. So the first thing that I want to say is I want you to focus on taking all of that kind of anxious, nervous energy and putting that into self-care. So we want to focus on the things that we can control, right? So there's a lot of things that we can't control right now, but it can help us when we feel like there are things that we can control. So exercise. We're going to talk about exercise. Exercise is truly one of the best ways you can manage your stress and anxiety right now. And it doesn't have to be fancy, right? So I am fine with a 15-minute walk, jumping jacks at home, running in place, just something to keep you active. So what's really fascinating about exercise and why it can be so effective for anxiety is we have this area of our brain called the amygdala, and it's kind of right in the center of our brain. And the amygdala is the area of the brain that allows us to react to a true threat, right? So you're walking along a path, here comes a rattlesnake, you react, which you should. The amygdala is activated during that time, right? It's allowing you to have a normal reaction to a threat. But when we're under chronic anxiety or chronic stress, it's like the amygdala sees everything as a threat. So it's reacting to everything that comes along. And we need to settle the amygdala so it's not overreactive, right? We need to put the brakes on the amygdala. And so when we exercise, the prefrontal cortex up here at the frontal lobe of your brain, it is what quiets the amygdala and says, you know what, we're okay, that's not a true threat, relax. So when we exercise, we improve the communication between the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala. So now the amygdala settles down and we're not in this constant high state of alert. So exercise is great for improving the communication between those parts of the brain. When we exercise, we also make more serotonin and GABA. So these are these lovely neurotransmitters that help us feel more calm and at ease. So please, please, please find time to exercise every day. And again, it could just be a simple walk, and getting out in nature is so beneficial too. The next thing that I really encourage you to do is a daily mindfulness meditation. Doesn't have to be an hour. This could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. There are some great apps out there that allow you to do this easily at home. I really like Insight Timer, Headspace is great, Calm is great, tons of other apps out there. So these meditations allow you or teach you how to get into the present moment. You focus on your breathing, and it just allows you to stop that racing mind of the what ifs. So meditation is crucial. Our brain actually has this plasticity to it. So when we meditate, we can actually allow our brain to get into more of a calm state. It teaches our brain how to do that. The other piece to this is when we meditate, we're really focusing on our breathing, right? And so there's this nerve. If you know me, you know that I talk about the vagus nerve a lot. So there's this amazing nerve called the vagus nerve that travels from the base of your neck all the way down to your colon. And this nerve is an integral part of what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. So your parasympathetic nervous system is the nervous system that is chill and relaxed. So you're sitting on the beach, you're watching that sunset, no cares in the world, right? Doesn't that sound nice right now? So we want to activate the vagus nerve so that it gives us that sense of calm and peace. And we do that by focusing on our breathing. So in a sense, it's like the vagus nerve is always listening to how we're breathing. And if we're breathing in a calm, restorative way, the vagus nerve says, okay, we're relaxed. And it tells our heart to slow down. drops our blood pressure, and we feel more at peace. So please find time to meditate every day. Make it a habit. You can meditate first thing in the morning. You can meditate after brushing your teeth, but make it a habit. That's how change will really happen. The third thing is diet, right? And food. So I want you to be feeding your body nourishing whole foods. So your gut is truly your second brain. So about 80 to 85% of our serotonin, this happy, feel-good neurotransmitter, is actually made in our gut. So you want to be feeding your body, again, whole foods, right? I don't want lots of sugars and boxed and processed foods. I want you eating foods that are found naturally growing on the planet. So think that's all your fresh vegetables and fruits and your whole grains, your good fats like avocados and nuts and seeds. Even a better thing to do right now is to focus on foods that have magnesium. So magnesium is a fantastic nutrient for anxiety. It actually helps us produce more serotonin. So magnesium is found in your dark leafy greens. It's found in your nuts and seeds. It's found in whole grains. So magnesium foods are great as well. Okay, so don't forget your gut. Make sure you're feeding your gut with nutritious whole foods. Sleep. Sleep is very important right now. So our bodies tend to thrive on a schedule. So try to have a regular bedtime and wake time each morning and night. I recommend that a lot of people are starting this really late bedtime routine now where they're going to bed at 12 or 1 a.m. I really encourage you, try to get to bed by 10, get up by 6, get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. This is really important for our mental health, okay? Socialize. So I would love to say instead of social distancing, we do physical distancing, right? Because I don't want you to not socialize. You just have to do it virtually, right? So use FaceTime, use Zoom calls, stay connected with people. Don't isolate. Connect with friends and family out there. We all need that right now. So don't forget the importance of socializing. News breaks. So I urge you to not be connected to the news all day long. Don't read about, everything that's happening at every minute. Give yourself maybe 5 minutes to check the headlines, get the facts, right? But don't inundate yourself with news all throughout the day, and certainly not at night. That's the other tip around bedtime, is turn off all screens at least an hour before bed, please. Just read a book, take a bath, do something peaceful. But don't be on the news late at night. And get outside and forest bathe. I love forest bathing. So get out among the trees, immerse yourself in nature. Incredibly therapeutic for stress and anxiety. Okay, so get outside and do some forest bathing. A couple other things, some teas can be really helpful. Chamomile tea, there's some great yogi teas out there that have stress blends that are great for dealing with stress and anxiety. Lavender tea, all those things can be really helpful. Our body loves warmth, and we tend to get more calm when we are warm. So always remember the benefit of just heat in general. Rescue remedy or Bach flower remedies are lovely. You can find those really at any store, health food store. They are made from the essence of flowers, and they can be really nice for settling anxiety as well. I hope these tips were helpful for you in dealing with your anxiety and stress right now. Please know that we are all in this together. We will get through this, okay? But focus on self-care. When you're feeling anxious and overwhelmed, put all of that energy into self-care. Be kind to yourself, okay? All right, sending you love and light. Take care.